Outlander fans have been desperately waiting for the release of Season 6, and it turns out they might just have to wait a little while longer. Unfortunately, the production team and schedule has been plagued by delays and complications arising from the COVID-19 pandemic, and it's unclear when things will turn around. So stay tuned and don't go away, because we're gonna talk about why Season 6 of Outlander is delayed, plus Season 6 info and fan theories. So, when can we expect to see Season 6 of Outlander? Let's have a look. At this time, the best estimate for when we'll be seeing Season 6 of Outlander is sometime in the early part of 2022. The president and CEO of the Starz Network, Chris Albrecht, recently said in a statement that fans can rest assured their beloved Claire and Jamie will be back facing new challenges, adversaries, and adventures in Season 5 and 6 as we delve into American history and continue the story of the Frasers as they settle in the new world. Back in June of 2021, Starz released a statement saying that Season 6 would have a total of 8 episodes, but Starz will run a special 1.5-hour long season premiere. Starz also confirmed that Sam Heughan, Katrina Balfe, Richard Rankin, Sophie Skelton, and John Bell will be returning for their starring roles. There will also be new additions to the cast as well, including Alexander Vlahos as Alan, Mark Lewis-Jones as Tom, and Jessica Reynolds as Malva Christie. With all these new additions to the cast, one can't help but wonder if there will be a Season 7. Season 6 is just wrapped production, and in a recent statement, Matthew B. Roberts, the Outlander showrunner, had this to say: "We are excited to go into the editing room and to work on bringing the fans one step closer to reuniting with the family back on Fraser's Ridge. Filming in 2021 has presented an unprecedented set of challenges, which led us to the decision to truncate the season in order to bring the fans the most vibrant and dynamic season as soon as possible. Dinna Fash, we will then film an extended Season 7 with 16 episodes next year as life returns to normalcy." So what kind of storyline can we expect between Jamie and Claire in Season 6? Let's find out. According to the Outlander Season 6 teaser trailer, it seems as though Jamie and Claire will face significant challenges and heartache in the upcoming season. The show's executive producer, Meryl Davis, hinted at some of the challenges that the couple will face. Davis had this to say: "Jamie and Claire keep thinking they're safe at Fraser's Ridge, but in Season 6, we're asking, what do you do when your home turns against you? We'll see how that happens in their own backyard." Apparently, the Christie family will be arriving at Fraser's Ridge in Season 6, and if you recall, these are Jamie's enemies. The Christie family patriarch Tom Christie, played by actor Mark Lewis-Jones, and his 2 children Alan and Malva, played by actors Alexander Vlahos and Jessica Reynolds, will be coming into the picture, and fans theorize that this will lead to significant problems for Jamie and Claire in particular. Fans suspect that with the introduction of the Christies in the storyline, the series could take a very dark and twisted turn. If you followed the series, then you know that Jamie and Claire have spent a significant amount of time and energy trying to build a stable and happy life for themselves at Fraser's Ridge. In a recent interview about Season 6, actor Sam Heughan said, "Fans will really see that disintegrate. I think these cracks are really starting to show. Not only for Jamie and Claire, but for the rest of the inhabitants of Fraser's Ridge. The war is coming." So stay tuned and don't go away, folks, because we've got the latest info about Season 6 of this hit series coming your way. In addition to the COVID-19 pandemic, another reason for the delayed release of Outlander is because a number of the scenes in Season 6 had to be reshot. The reason for this is because Katrina Balfe, who plays Claire Randall, was pregnant. In a recent interview, actor Sam Heughan said that, "You all know my co-star was pregnant. Congratulations to Katrina. When they knew, they had to really move everything around so we could shoot her out before she got too big." And she got big. Katrina added that the scenes had to be reshot from strategic angles in order to hide her growing baby bump. In August of 2021, Katrina and her husband, Anthony "Tony" McGill, happily announced the arrival of their first child back in June of 2021. Starz finally announced that shooting of Season 6 had wrapped. In March of 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic first began, Sam Heughan took to Twitter to talk about what was going on with the show's production schedule. Heughan revealed to fans that he and other actors were already working on episodes of Season 6 before the Season 5 finale even aired. When an Outlander fan asked Heughan if he had read any of the scripts from Season 6 yet, Heughan responded excitedly saying, "We have started Episode 1. So excited, but you're gonna love the rest of this season." In February of 2021, Heughan again took to Twitter to express his excitement about returning to the set of the show after a lengthy lockdown. Heughan shared a photo on Twitter with the caption, "We're back. Feel very fortunate to be working right now. Production is ensuring everyone is safe and protected. Now I just need to deal with the snow." So, what else can we expect from Season 6 of Outlander? Let's have a look. With so much love and attention paid to the stars and cast of Outlander, it's important to never forget about the crew members who work tirelessly behind the scenes to bring the show to life. From the lighting person, to the sound engineer, to the hair and makeup people, or to the food caterer, everyone plays a key role and is deserving of thanks and recognition. Take costume designer Trisha Bigger, for instance, who even while forced to deal with various social distancing protocols, prepped for months to create the amazing costumes that the cast will wear. In a recent interview, Trisha spoke about her experience working through these tumultuous times to prepare costumes for the cast and had this to say: "We had started prep, and we're just moving slowly with that at the minute, sorting some fabrics and looking at shapes, but nothing very definite yet. We don't have a lot of information about what's happening when or to who, so we just started moving forward with it. It's quite nice in a way. We have time to chat and think about it. You know, we could think of this, think of that once once you have more ideas when we start back. We'll hopefully get going quite quickly because I bought lots of fabric, so we got lots of things ready to go when we are allowed to start back at work. So what else has been going on behind the scenes of Outlander during the pandemic? Let's take a look. Back in December of 2020, Sam Heughan shared a video via Twitter about his time working with Trisha in Outlander's costume department. In the video, Heughan had this to say: "Guess where I am? It is indeed the costume department of Outlander. Amongst hundreds and thousands of costumes, we have to dress so many people. So excited to be back. We're prepping, we're dressing people, we're learning to deal with all the guidelines, but we can't wait to show you what we've got in store for season 6. I might even have a new hat. We'll see." It's clear from Heughan's comments that even during the pandemic, the cast of the show remained hopeful about getting back to work, and you could tell that the cast was very eager and excited to get back to work. After it was announced that Starz would be renewing the series for season 5 and 6, Katrina Balfe had this to say: "We kinda hoped that we would get a season 5. We weren't really expecting them to pick up both together, so that's really exciting." Another important thing to point out about season 6 is that it will be loosely based on book number 6 of the Outlander book series, A Breath of Snow and Ashes. For the most part, the seasons of Outlander have been based on each of the novels, but season 5 was actually a blend of 2 books, A Breath of Snow and Ashes, as well as The Fiery Cross. Finally, a question that die-hard Outlander fans have been asking themselves: will there be a season 7? And the answer is yes, most definitely. In fact, due to the small number of episodes in season 6, Starz has announced that there will indeed be a 7th season. And not only that, but season 7 will consist of 16 episodes. So if you feel like you've been shortchanged with only 8 episodes in season 6, at least now you know that Starz is going to make it up for you in the 7th season. And in addition to season 7, fans can also expect to see a spin-off in the near future. So if you're a huge Outlander fan, there's a lot to be happy about and a lot to be hopeful for in the future, because it's clear that this series is showing no signs of slowing down. That's a wrap for today's video, Outlander fans. Thanks for watching!